Good evening, friends. It's Jason Epps, New 80s Revolution, and it's another daily video. I don't know, this is just, I don't know. Lately, this has just been something I want to do. I just want to come down here and relax with you guys and say some things and do some stuff and then, move on for the night. So, let's see, where are we at? What have I got to talk about? Tonight, it's about 10 o'clock when I'm doing this now. Everything is settled in the house, which means I can settle. Or at least have a night and pretend that I have a life. So, tonight was an episode of Magnum PI, Season 4. And after I do this, I'm going to watch a MacGyver episode. Season 5 I'm in. So those two shows are moving along. I wanted to do them as quickly as I can. Maybe one or two episodes a night. Because I want to get them done. I want to get all my shows done. And I want to start, watching other stuff. So after this, after Magnum and MacGyver, which realistically, mathematically should end by, I don't know, maybe mid to late April. If I watch them consistently, I will. I'm going to finish the Golden Girls and not Who's the Boss, not Mr. But Growing Pains. Growing Pains and Golden Girls will be next. I'll be able to do those quicker because they're like 23-minute episodes. You can watch 3 or 4 of them right in a row and not even blink. So that's what I'm doing tonight. At 11 o'clock Eastern Time, the PS4 is giving away another free game. Last March, they did the stay-at-home campaign as a result of the, this pandemic thing that's apparently going around. They did a stay-at-home. They gave away the Nathan Drake Uncharted collection. Tonight at 11, they're releasing Ratchet & Clank from 2016 for free. You don't have to be PS Now, PS Plus. So I'm not, I'm not a mega gamer, but, Ratchet & Clank is kind of my style of game, kind of in the vein of Sonic and Mario. So that'll be at 11, and I'll close out the night with some wrestling. I'm watching the Spectrum from mid-January 1984, Iron Sheik's one and only title defense against Tito Santana. I'm watching that, and then I believe the next show is a championship wrestling show, and then right after that is the MSG house show where Hulkamania begins. So that's my night tonight, but I wanted to come down here and show you, what I had done. Some of you might think, well, that's a big waste of a space. Well, it's not a space. It's this much, and basically allows me. So I put up a little shelf, about 4 inches from the top here. Really not much space at all. So that I could just line up these PVC figures and the California raisins and just to, allow that stuff to be seen. I don't go out of my way at all to get any of these things, but they find their way to me. The E.T. figures and the Care Bears and the Get Along Gang, the Glowworm, the Roger Rabbit, those were all my wife's stuff that we found in her attic a couple years ago, and I just put them up here. The Smurfs obviously just came from my friends at Open by Chance. The California Raisins I've had for a little while. And, they're cool. They're neat little remnants of the 80s. And I also, right now, I wanted to add another shelf. So today, I apparently was out of brackets. I've always got brackets around. I'm out of them today. So I had to stop by Lowe's and get some brackets because we're just going to hang another shelf right above the VHS tapes. And I'm going to make it a pretty big shelf. So it's going to go from here to here. Because I'm going to just start putting stuff in there. It's just going to be another shelf. Bigger stuff. Some of the new stuff that I got, the Air Jammers, are going to go in there. The Snoopy bowling is going to go in there. My new Play-Doh thing that I got from my friends at Open by Chance is going to go in there. And I'm just going to fill in that spot. I have a feeling I'm going to need more room for 80s stuff, down the road. But we've made some room in here. We've made a little bit of room. So we'll see. I'm going to do, right now, the door that heads into the sump pump room. I've finally been hanging stuff on it. So anything carded that's not wrestling, it isn't a box. If it's just a card, it goes on that. It goes on the door with thumbtacks, and so that door is going to eventually be filled with carded stuff. The door that enters my room has that old Jack's Ric Flair robe hanging on it, and a double WWF tablecloth that I got from somebody, and a Rambo kind of a curtain that hangs on it. And I've just been hanging those over the door, but to me, that's wasted space. So I'm going to take those things down. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Ric Flair robe. Probably just fold it up and put it away, I guess. And I'm going to use that door as basically a wall and hang carded stuff on it. So you have to make do with the room that you have. So let's get this shelf up. I didn't buy an actual shelf. I found a piece of wood in the garage. It's kind of this crappy, I don't even know what this is, like particle board maybe. But it's fine because there's going to be stuff on it. So I'm going to, without knocking anything down, hopefully, I'm going to get this in here and get it on the shelf. And the brackets are uneven. What did I do? Well, the brackets aren't uneven. But they must be. So let's raise it up. There. Really simple stuff, guys. So that's the shelf. It's got some dust on it from the garage. But that's going to be the next shelf right there. Because we've got this big old box, right? This big old Snoopy and Friends box that now fits comfortably on the shelf. Right there. And then we got these bad boys, right? We got the Air Jammer Bug Scrammer, the Air Jammer Cycle Scrammer. Right there. Can they go this way? Save some space? Maybe. Maybe we'll do them that way. Save a little space. Maybe we'll put them like this, because you got to have them the right way. Okay, so there's that. And then, I don't know. I got some other stuff to put up there too. We're gonna blow this beast up right now. This is a beautiful little vintage. Wow. Oh, this almost feels like the 70s, guys. This Ronald McDonald is looking 70s-ish to me. So, right now, live on YouTube, I'm going to blow this up. How's that for COVID lung right there, guys? That is probably a 40-year-old unblown item. I love it. There it is. There's your Ronald McDonald blown up. Thankfully, here on the back, you can't see it. It's been safety tested for children of all ages. Right there. So, I don't know. I don't know. I might make the rest of this like. No, we got to save this for boxes. But I'm gonna have a McDonald's section because I'm gonna start moving some of these lunch pails around, and I just want a McDonald's section, right? I moved these up here. My McDonald's authentic unused packages. I just feel like they need more love. They need more space. So we're going to get a little McDonald's shelf going. We must. All right. So what else? Let's see. Oh, so the way YouTube works with monetization is they pay you every $100 that you make. And back in the day, the channel was bringing in like $19 to $23 a month. And that was taking me 5 months to get a $100 payout because they pay in $100 increments. Well, we've gotten busier. And we've so now my channel makes about $60 to $70 a month. And so I get paid out every 2 months now. And so what I was thinking of doing, and that's another reason why I'm doing, or why I wanted to try doing daily videos, because it helps me maintain that $70, $75 daily income, right? You know, or monthly income. And I don't, you know, I like it with there, because what I'd like to do is eventually get it to $100 a month and then get paid out every month instead of every 2 months, only because it's fun to just take, like if I stay at $70 for this month, I already have $56 from previous month, from last month. It just sits in an account called AdSense on Google. So this, let's say the 70 joins to 54 or 56, so that's $126. So at the end of this month, on the 15th of this month, I get paid, I get the $70 transfers over to the account. And then at the end of the month, if you have $100, you get paid. So if it all stays the same, at the end of this month, around March 25th, I'll get a deposit for $125 or so into my bank account. And then what I do, like, right away is I go buy something with you guys. So, you know, I want to keep doing that because it allows me to just really blow $125. So I think at the end of this month we'll get Eels, the 1985 G.I. Joe figure. And you know, I don't know, maybe an over the top figure. I can't get Listen and Fun Tripwire. That's about $250. So we should be able to get Eels and be down to one more figure, the figure I knew that we'd be down to for 85 G.I. Joes. I'm asking my friends over at the AWA board if they've got, you know, I still need Marty Jannetty. I need Nord the Barbarian, which obviously is not 125. I need Boris Zukov, which is obviously not 125. But, you know, seeing what I'm going to spend this money on. And I want to keep doing that with you guys. So I'm probably going to, you know, for a little while, keep doing the dailies because, like I said, it allows me, first and foremost, it allows me to hang out with you guys. And second of all, it keeps my monetary earnings up there. The channel, obviously, you know, has never been about money. I don't, you know, I'm not doing daily videos because I need money. You know, I'm fine in that department. But it's fun to just get free money from hanging out with you guys, and then I buy something. You know, trust me, I'm not going to buy groceries. I'm going and buying something for the channel, and then getting to hang out with you guys again. So, so that's what we're gonna keep doing. Tomorrow, I think we'll actually do a show. I think tomorrow we'll do another a room tour. We stopped off over there with the AWA figures, the lunch boxes, and the plush shelf. And now we're going to move on to something I never really reviewed with you guys individually. The next shelf has my Karate Kid figures, my Chuck Norris figures, my Dukes of Hazzard stuff, my American Gladiator stuff, which I've never talked about here, and a few other things. And then the shelf next to that has some Rambo figures and my A-Team stuff and my Dallas stuff. So that could be a fun tour. And if it goes over the 15 or 20 minutes, I'll stop it and I'll do the shelf next to it on the next episode. Because I know I'm learning. I know that you guys prefer 15 to 20 minute videos. There will be videos that are longer. You know, when I review the the 80s, 1981, it's going to be longer. It's just going to be a half hour. It has to be. So that's what's coming up. I still this week want to get an episode of Vintage Horror Show and do the Amazing Stories video and cook with you guys. I want to do that. Everybody keeps saying, where's PACW? It's coming. The Sheik and Ricky Steamboat are on a tour of Japan. They'll be coming back. They're both undefeated. They'll be coming back, and they'll be capping off round 1 of the PACW. That's coming. Don't worry. I love it. It's fun. You guys like it. I have a good time with it. I'm gonna try commentary voiceover instead of commentating while I'm wrestling because I can't do it. It's not working. So I'm just gonna have a match and then I'm gonna commentate over it, which should make the match better. And that's that. So that's it. That's the night. It's, I don't know, 10:30 now. I'm gonna go up and watch MacGyver, then download Ratchet and Clank, and then get comfy and cozy in bed and turn on Philly Spectrum, January 1984. That's all tonight. And I hope you guys are all good. And I'm going to close this out. I'm not even going to edit this, so you're going to see me getting up and crawling towards the camera seductively and then saying goodnight now. See you next time.